Hey everyone, Alice here with your weekly reading for July 11th to the 17th. I thought I would just talk a little bit about this week and the energies around it. I did say that I probably wasn't really going to do like too much of it, but I feel like this week I have to mention things. Not only do we have a full moon in Capricorn, uh, but there are some interesting energies. Like, I find it interesting for me, and I'm just kind of relaying it to you because I figure, I already look at it, so I might as well, pass it on to you. There seems to be this energy of conflict between what you're thinking or what people are thinking and what they're feeling. There just seems to be this energy of, not really going after what it is that you feel in your heart and trying to look at things like logically, like wanting to really like put logic into how you're feeling, is the best way that I guess I can kind of describe it. Trying to actively balance your heart and your mind. I don't think it's like a bad thing. It's just it can be frustrating and it can be confusing. Here, especially there are energies for people to even want to try to be almost emotionally manipulative. This week, people trying to almost, well, I don't even know if they are, but you might feel like you're being taken for granted, whether that's actually true or not. It can just be some sort of trigger, feeling that, especially near the beginning of the week here. And then we have the full moon and the full moon Capricorn. Full moons are, about closing out cycles. So the full moon Capricorn is kind of like letting go of things that you feel like the way that you're thinking, like some way that you thought, that's really hard to shake, like a habit, like letting go of bad habits, I guess we can put it that way, or like things that kind of keep you very sort of codependent, possibly, like trying to get past that there and trying to sort of realize what are you, or what have you been, like what way of thinking and feeling have you been lately, the past few weeks, that has kind of been holding you back a little bit here. I feel like the full moon is going to bring some epiphanies here for people, in the way that how they've been thinking about how they feel, and realizing that maybe the way that they were thinking how they were feeling was not the way to go. That it really wasn't helping them, that maybe it just ended up making them feel like they were being taken advantage of, maybe feeling like the people around them were trying to manipulate them. And I feel like this epiphany may be happening around the new moon, the full moon. And it seems like around Thursday there is energy for people to try to sort of almost manipulate that. Like, it just seems this week there's a lot of fighting for trying to control how you feel and try to do what makes sense here, but then there are energies around you that may be kind of conflicting with that and making you feel like it, like you maybe are not supposed to be thinking. It's just that there are people here that might be trying to guilt trip you or trying to make you think like, no, you're wrong, you shouldn't be thinking that way. You know what I mean? Almost like they can be kind of gaslighting you as well here. And I feel by the time you get to the end of the week, it's like, that's it. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm going to control this. I can't take this. I think I know what I feel. And it's like, it's almost like it can be like an aha moment here by the end of the week of just seeing some clarity on how you feel or how, other people around you, how they feel. And then Friday, there is actually a really good day if you want to like talk. So if you want to talk it out with somebody or communicate with somebody, Friday and Saturday are really good times to have like a conversation. It doesn't have to be a deep conversation, just conversing. I feel like it's a good time to have good conversations there. And then Sunday is more of a leisure time if you have anything that you're working on, a creative project or something along those lines, something that's fun to do. Sunday is a good day for that as well. But overall, it just feels like there's a lot of heart versus mind going on this week. So if you feel torn this week between how you feel and what you're thinking, that's just how the energy is. And I feel like the full moon has a big part in that. And it'll start to get better, but there is a moment where it could get worse a little bit. Again, I'm not an astrologer. I just kind of, read what other people kind of put out, and I kind of put it together to how it would make sense for me into my life. If anything, I really just take a lot of it with a grain of salt. I'll be honest, I forget a lot of it by the time after I read it. So so I actually don't know if any of the energies have worked out because I don't really track it that closely, but I just figure I would mention it here just because I just thought it was interesting that there seems to be a lot of conflict here between emotions and feeling versus things that make sense, trying to make sense of how you feel. Okay, so the readings, I don't really choose how the readings go. Not really. It's kind of random, but it's not because nothing is random. So these readings are actually about your person. The current person that you're dealing with, the person who's on your mind, the person you've been thinking about, the person whose energy is connected to you. This is just what Spirit wants to talk about. I don't know, for some reason, everything that I pull out, if you call it a magic hat or whatever, that just has, types of readings that I do. They're all related to this person, the person that you're thinking of. So we'll just see how they're feeling towards you this week and where is this connection with them going. That's what Spirit wants to talk about. So that's what we're going to talk about. Technically these readings are timeless. I know it's for a week. It's a specific week, but it doesn't matter when you find this. When you find it is when you're meant to find it, and there may be some messages in here for you. Just keep in mind that these are general readings. They're not personal readings. So not everything is going to apply to your situation. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and don't try to force it. Just kind of go with your intuition. If it's not really making sense, it can be future influence, or if it's, Spirit will only tell you what you need to know. I feel like I need to mention that. Spirit isn't going to tell you what they're doing, what your person is doing, unless it's relevant to you. Like, you can't really, spy on other people. You can't see what they're doing with other people. I'm not psychic. It's only what you need to know kind of thing. So, yeah. I just feel like I needed to say that. If you enjoy these readings, or you find them interesting or entertaining in any way, I appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe or share these videos, as that helps me do more with the channel, and you get to be notified when I post new readings up, which I try to do as frequently as I can. I will be doing the weekly readings, so all signs from Aries through Pisces, and I will be doing a full moon reading, and then this weekend I'll do the weekend reading. So that's kind of what I've got planned for now. Okay, so that's it for the intro. We'll get into the readings. I know you can check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, uh, or any sign that you feel drawn to, as I just really use the signs as indicators. So if you feel drawn to a certain video, maybe the title of it or something, draws you in, that's fine. Just use your intuition. But you're going to be hearing this intro again. So you can just, yeah. I mean, I was going to say you could skip through it, but you've already made it here. So you're already here. We're about to start. So, okay. All right, Gemini, let's see how your person is feeling about you. Wow, my voice is like weird right now. I feel like it'll get better. It's just kind of like cracky. It's okay. We'll get it sorted out. I don't have to sound pretty to give a reading, I guess. Okay. Gemini. In the current energy, how is your person feeling? We have the Hierophant in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, Death in reverse. Just gonna put them there. The Moon in reverse, Judgment. Wow, there's a lot of major arcana. And the King of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Two of Swords, Gemini. That duality is really showing through. So the overall energy here, which is your energy and the energy around you, you feel like things aren't going anywhere. Like you're at a crossroads. It's a stalemate here, and that is why this relationship isn't working out. Or at least that's how you feel. You feel like this, the potential of this relationship isn't working out because nobody's doing anything here. There is a crossroads here. So yeah, with the Nine of Cups, it's like, it's like you feel like you've done everything here that you could do, and that this, that all the pieces are in place is what I'm feeling. All the pieces are in place, but yet nothing is happening. Nobody's making a decision here. And so when nobody makes a decision here, then you can't actually be together. It can't actually be the Ten of Cups. It can't be whatever this emotional fulfillment. As long as you're not making a decision, as long as they're not making a decision, as long as people around you are kind of putting this on hold here. And that's what I see here. I see your person, the intentions here are they are putting, like there's a break going on here, like a temporary pause here. They want to, or their intentions are to just temporarily put this on pause here because they feel like, this is the mature thing to do. This is the King of Pentacles. He's Mr. Reliable, Mr. Dependable. I don't know why, but this is just their intentions. Your person's intentions here are to put things on pause here. They may feel a little left out here of this connection. Well, and it's mostly because they're trying to figure out what to do. Judgment here, there is a, they're feeling drawn to the connection. They're feeling like there's a purpose here in this connection. They definitely feel that, but then they also feel like they can't tell you, that they can't share how they're feeling here, that they can't communicate with you, that, that perhaps they want a second chance, that they feel very drawn to the connection, that they want to try again here, but they feel like they can't really talk to you about that here. How they're perceiving you, or how they, how they see you. The Hierophant in reverse. They see you as kind of non-committal here. This is just how they see you. It doesn't mean this is how you are. Because they feel like you have a lot of emotions. This can be past emotions. You know, they might feel like you're not quite over something. Maybe there was a breakup here that you had somewhat recently here, and the way that they're seeing you is that maybe they think that you're not really over it here, that you're quite emotional here still, that you're still worried about it, or that you're still worried about things here. I'm getting things from the past here, especially with Judgment, that they see you as somebody who maybe isn't ready for a commitment right now, because you have a lot of emotions over something here. You know, even in your energy, it does feel like I don't know if you're ready. I mean, I do think that you are, but you haven't like quite got over this hump here. Because, you know, the 9 of Cups is right before the 10 of Cups. I feel like when it comes to this connection, you do feel like this is everything, you know, that you would want. You know, a lot of wish fulfillment here, but then that is what is giving you pause here. It's like, oh man, this connection could be everything that I'd want, but I don't know. I don't know what I should do. That's what this, whoops, that's what the 2 of Swords is. I don't know what to do here, and it is feeling like a little bit of stalling. I don't know what to do here, and it's kind of stalling this connection here. I do feel like your person is being understanding about all this, though. But let's see where this is going. Seems very specific, not gonna lie. What did I... Okay. Let's see. Where is this headed? Where is this connection headed? In the current energies. Just move that over. We have the magnifying glass, we have clouds, we have lilies, oh, there's you, and mice. Yeah, okay, so maybe the way that they're seeing you is how you actually are, which is interesting. Because right behind you, you have mice, which is pretty much this. Moon in reverse. Mice is about anxiety, worries, stress, all of that. That's what's behind you. That is something that you're trying to ignore, and they see this your person sees you as somebody who's trying to ignore stress and something that is stressful, something that worries you, and it could be a commitment, a long-term commitment. It can be marriage or just a long-term like relationship, you know, that the promise of I just completely forgot what it's called. Monogamy. Yeah. So where is this headed? Okay, so with Lily here, I do feel that you're looking out for your best interests here. You know, this is what you're directly focused on. You're looking out for yourself, what would be the best thing for you in this situation here. But there's confusion here, and I get that here with the 2 of Swords here. You know, there is a fogginess here, but you know, like, there's a lot of things that you don't know, but what you do know is that whatever it is that you want to do with this connection is you want it to be for your best interests. So, I mean, that's where I'm getting here. What I'm getting here is where this is going is somebody, which I feel it's mostly you, is going to look at the details here, look at things that are confusing you, try to really like pinpoint where the confusion is for you, like really try to define it here so that you can clear the confusion here and, you know, feel satisfied. You know, Lily is about satisfaction, it's about peace, feeling peace of mind and calmness here. I feel like this is what you're focused on. You're focused on trying to see the sun from the clouds. You know, your mind might be feeling kind of foggy, and you might be trying to make sense of some things that are confusing you here. And like I said, you're trying to ignore the things that stress you out, that are worrying you here, or trying not to pay attention to it. Okay, let's see where your person is. What are they up to? Because that's a lot about you. And okay, so I mean, that's where this connection is heading, and it has a lot to do with you. So I feel like, you know, it's balls in your court a little bit here. Your person seems to be waiting and understanding, or they want to understand. Okay. Here's your person. We have maze, compass, your person, heart, and oh, stork. Okay, so your person here, what they're focused on is this compass and maze, which is basically north is pointing to the lilies here. This person is also looking out for their best interest as well, and you can't really fault this person for that either. I mean, they are putting things on pause here for you. It does feel a little bit like they're waiting here for you. Like I said, it sounds like balls in your court, Gemini. But it does seem that this person won't wait forever. This person can be getting a little frustrated here. They're trying to figure out, like, it's not, they're more frustrated in the direction that things seem to be going here right now. That yeah, they might be feeling like, you know, when you're in a maze, you get frustrated when you can't get out of the maze. You know, you keep trying things and it doesn't work. Like, you try going this way or that way and you just keep hitting a wall. You just keep hitting dead ends, and that's what is frustrating. You know, your person, it's like they keep trying to go in one direction here with this connection, and then they just hit a wall with you, and they're like, okay, and then they try something else, and then they hit another wall, and the more walls they hit, the more frustrating it gets for them. And I'll be real here, heart and stork here, this is it's literally a change of heart here. You know, a heart that is changing. This person that I don't feel wants to change their heart. You know, they're not looking at it, but it, you know, it could, if they keep hitting walls here, you know, if things keep not working out, eventually they will have a change of heart. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, you can't get on me for that, because think about it. You know, if you put somebody on the back burner and they keep trying to help you to figure out whatever it is that you're trying to figure out, and it just never goes anywhere, you know, there's only so much that this person can keep trying and keep waiting and keep putting into, like, energy into it before, you know, however they feel about you starts to turn to frustration and starts to turn to resentment. And that is where a change of heart, I feel, can happen here. I don't feel like it's happened yet. I just feel like this is where it can be heading to. I mean, while you're trying to figure it out, this feels like balls in your court, definitely. I'm not saying you have to rush to make a decision with this person, like that there's a ticking time bomb. I'm just saying that, you know, it's normal. It's normal for people to, if you keep how you handle things, you know, if they keep trying things and keep hitting walls, then eventually they may resent you. You know, it does feel like somebody who I'm not feeling like you're leading them on, but this can happen when people are led on. You know, they eventually stop, you know, they start feeling differently here because it's not going anywhere. But I mean, you do feel like you have a choice to make here, and it is your choice. Okay. Let's get some advice and or guidance here for you, Gemini, before we wrap this up. Now, take this advice or guidance with a grain of salt. You know your situation better than I know your situation. But we'll see here what the universe would like to tell you. The Emperor in reverse. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is all very... Why? I was going to say it's all very minor arcana. It's not. The Emperor is not a minor arcana. I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say here. I do feel here that it does feel like the moon here, your anxiety and your fears may turn to frustration. Your frustration. I already see their frustration, but I see your frustration as well. Here, that eventually your anxieties and stuff is going to make you feel, annoyed, pissed off here. I feel that with the Four of Swords here, that may make you feel like, this would be on your mind a lot. I was gonna say your brain, but yeah, on your mind a lot here, making it difficult for you to sort of figure out, what is confusing to you and all that. I feel like the sort of main advice here is to try to, calm yourself down in some way, calm your mind down, find ways to calm your mind down here. Because if you start to get frustrated and pissed off, then it's like it almost feels like impossible for you to calm your mind down. If you get to that point where you just get really pissed off, it's going to be very difficult for you to, take that time out here. So it almost feels like a warning. It's more guidance, I guess, than advice here. It feels, more like the moon, those emotions that you have, may come out in a aggressive way here. And that you're gonna have to find a way to calm yourself down. Because the Emperor in reverse, you're not always gonna get everything that you want here. I feel, again, this feels more like guidance here. That it's just kind of accepting that not everything is going to go your way. That even though the ball is in your court, and it's almost like even if you make a decision, it might not go the way that you want it to go. Because like I'm seeing here your person who is getting a little, is getting frustrated, and, they could be starting to resent you. I don't think that they have gotten to that place yet, because they do seem to be, their intentions are that they are going to give you your time here. They are putting things on pause here. There is that King of Pentacles. This is somebody who is very understanding. They've had experiences in the past that have made them understanding, but understanding people can only be so understanding. Patient people can only be so patient here. So try to realize that it's not going to go exactly the way that you want it to go here, and try to embrace, or not embrace, yes, but I feel Page of Pentacles here, it goes again with the Emperor. It goes again with not everything's gonna go your way here. Also, you don't know everything. You still have a lot to learn here. I don't know what it is that you have to learn. It could be just about this person. It could be about this connection, or it could just be about, relationships in general. You might be kind of young here, but I don't think so. I think it's more about this connection and about this person. Try not to ignore the things that you don't know yet about this person and this connection. Like, try not to avoid, almost getting to know this person, like, because it feels like there may be things that you don't know still here. I'm gonna be honest, this feels flipped around to me. Even though it's in this position here, it feels flipped. That's why I'm having difficulties here, because I keep wanting to say things, but I keep wanting to say things as if this was over here, and I keep wanting to say things as if this is over here. So I mean, maybe it's supposed to be both, which is really like fucking with me right now. That's why I feel like why I keep like being weird while I'm talking, because it feels like you both need to embrace and avoid the Emperor in reverse. You both need to embrace the Page of Pentacles and embrace it. I mean, yeah, so try to avoid, you know, getting too much in your head here, and, you know, that things should go the way that they're supposed to go, because it's not going to go your way all the time here. And also try to avoid being, you know, I mean, the Page of Pentacles is also naivety. You know, don't be naive here. Don't be naive in thinking that everything is going to go the way you want it to go. I feel like it almost feels like when you make a decision here, you know, when you're, because I'm going to be honest here, it does feel like you're holding things up here. You know, this is very specific. So this isn't you, then this isn't, you know, this isn't your reading. But it feels like you have some things to work out in your past. You have some healing to do here. And it almost feels like there's a frustration here of not wanting to do that, not wanting to do the work here. And it's like, well, I mean, you can't move on until you do the work here. And this connection here is waiting for you in a way, but they're not going to wait forever. So if you don't want to do the work here, then let this person go. You know, let this connection go. Because you can't hold on to them like this. Because they're just going to start resenting you. And you don't want that here. And I know that's not what you want here with the Emperor here, but I don't see you really, like, I see you trying to figure things out, but I don't know if it will be in time. I'll be honest. Here it does feel like you have a lot that you need to work on, and a lot that you're not focusing to work on here. And I don't know if this person will be able to wait this long, and you can't hold on to people like that here. And, you know, the Page of Pentacles is like, don't be naive. I'm gonna say this, and don't yell at me, but don't be stupid here. Don't be stupid and hold on to people that you're not ready for, because this person, you know, this person's being really understanding here. I don't often see the person that the reading is for as being, you know, the one on that side. Usually it's the other person, but yeah, in this case, Gemini, I would say you're the one that's holding this up. It ball's in your court, but like I said, I feel like you still have some healing to do, and I don't know if you'll be able to do all that healing before this person starts resenting you for holding on to this connection. So, I mean, yeah. For me, you know, Alice here, Alice away from the cards, and this is unsolicited advice, and I don't, you know, I'm not a professional. I can't give this, you know, take it with a grain of salt. It's like, you know, a friend, you know, what I would tell a friend here about the situation. I would tell this friend, or, you know, my advice would be to work on yourself. You know, you're not ready for a relationship here. You know, I know it sucks, and you probably really like this person, but if you're not ready, you know, you can't hold on to people. You can't keep stringing people along if you're not ready for a relationship, and if they want a relationship, you know, if it's like the bird kind of thing, you know, if you let it go, and if it was meant to be, it'll come back to you kind of thing. You know, you do need to heal, and you do need to work on yourself, and, you know, sometimes that means letting things go. And if you let this connection go, and if it was meant for you, you know, it'll come back to you, you know, when you're ready, when you're healed. You know, this person might even help you in that healing if you allow them to. You know, don't go talk to them about like your exes and stuff if you want a serious relationship with them. But yeah. Okay. That's your reading, Gemini, for this week. It seemed a lot for this week. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Take care, and I will talk to you later.